Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD and welcome to the Qatar Airways Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. All right, it's race 17 of 24 for the season in Formula One in 20 for no race 17 to 24 for Formula One in 2024, and the last race in Europe. Wait, it's not. Wait, Azerbaijan is not in Europe, is it? Anyway, they're in the capital city of Baku, where they've had the Azerbaijan/European Grand Prix since 2016. 3.73 miles, aka 6 kilometers, and it's a 51 lap race. I have not done a Formula One stream, I think, since I did stream my first ever reaction to my first ever Formula One race, that being the 2021 Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. I might have done one after that, but I don't remember it completely. Anyway, I've got my starting lineup ready as per usual. So, starting 20th, driving the number 31, 31 Alpine for BWT Alpine F1 team. 27 years old from Evro, France, Esteban Ocon. Starting 19th, driving the number 44 Mercedes for Mercedes-AMG Formula One Petronas F1 team. 39 years old from Stevenage, United Kingdom, Lewis Hamilton, who won here in 2018. Starting 18th, driving the number 24 Sauber Ferrari for Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. 25 years old from Shanghai, China, Zhou Guanyu. Starting 17th, driving the number 10 Alpine for BWT Alpine F1 team. For 28 years old from Rouen, France, Pierre Gasly. Starting 16th, driving the number 77 77 Sauber for Sauber Ferrari for Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. I hate saying that. 35 years old from Nastola, Finland, Valtteri Bottas, who won here in 2019. Starting 15th, driving the number 4 McLaren Mercedes for McLaren Formula One team. 24 years old from Bristol in the United Kingdom, Lando Norris. Starting 14th, driving the number 3 V-Carb Honda, so RB Honda for Visa Cash App Racing Bulls F1 team. 35 years old from Perth, Australia, Daniel Ricciardo, who won here in 2017. Starting 13th, driving the number 18 Aston Martin Mercedes for Aston Martin Aramco F1 team. 25 years old from Montreal, Canada, Lance Stroll. Starting 12th, driving the number 27 Haas Ferrari for MoneyGram Haas F1 team. 37 years old from, I hope I'm saying this right, Emmerich am Rhein, Germany, Nico Hulkenberg. And starting 11th, driving the number 22 Visa Cash App, driving the number 22 RB Honda for Visa Cash App Racing Bulls F1 team. 24 years old from Sagimihara, Japan, Yuki Tsunoda. Now we're in the top half of the grid, the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 50 MoneyGram Haas, the number 50 Haas Ferrari for MoneyGram Haas F1 team. 19 years old from Chelmsford, United Kingdom, Oliver Behrman, or Ollie Behrman, the youngest driver in the field. Starting 9th, driving the number 23 Williams Mercedes for Williams Racing. 28 years old from London, England, but representing Thailand, Alex Albon. Starting 8th, driving the number 43 Williams Mercedes for Williams Racing. 21 years old from Pilar, Argentina, Franco Colapinto. His very first Q3 outing. Starting 7th, driving the number 14, Aston Martin Mercedes for Aston Martin Aramco F1 team. 43 years old from Oviedo, Spain, Fernando Alonso. Starting 6th, driving the number 1, Red Bull Honda for Oracle Red Bull Racing. 26 years old from Hasselt, Belgium, but raised in the Netherlands, Max Verstappen, who won here in 2022. Starting 5th, driving the number 63, Mercedes from Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team. 26 years old from Kings Lynn in the United Kingdom, George Russell. Starting 4th, driving the number 11, Red Bull Honda for Oracle Red Bull Racing. 34 years old from Guadalajara, Mexico, Sergio Perez, who won here in 2021 and 2023. The only two-time winner at Baku. Starting 3rd, driving the number 55 Ferrari for the Scuderia Ferrari. 30 years old from Madrid, Spain, Carlos Sainz Jr. Starting outside pole, driving the number 81 McLaren Mercedes from McLaren Formula One team. 23 years old from Melbourne, Australia, Oscar Piastri. And on the pole, driving the number 16 Ferrari for Scuderia Ferrari. With a pole time of 1 minute 41.365 seconds and an average speed of 132.472 miles per hour. 26 years old from Monte Carlo, Monaco, Charles Leclerc. That is your starting lineup for today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The two drivers starting in the back, Lewis Hamilton, Esteban Ocon, are starting from the pit lane.
Changing his suspension setup ahead of this race. That means he has to go for the pit lane. He won't be alone there, though. He'll be joined by the Alpine of Esteban Ocon, with the Alpine changing the power unit elements within that engine without the approval of the FIA. That is why they have to go for the pit lane.
Leclerc's got to start back in the backup here. Gasly's only down at turn 7. He's not even gone to the castle section of the track. Of course, only 18 cars on this formation lap, but Ferrari, I think, would be on the radio to Charles Leclerc, just saying, oh, you want to just back the pace up a little bit and make sure you're not sitting. Stand still on the front of the grid, letting those tires and brakes cool down for too long.
Verstappen then starting down in 6th place. He'll be behind George Russell, 2 spots behind his teammate Sergio Perez, who seems to have refound a little bit of form here. Red Bull on the back overall, but Perez getting the better of his teammate Verstappen. Uncharacteristic, but how much momentum will that give him into this race? But also, will that prove a bit of a headache for Red Bull?
Uncharacteristic in terms of the season, but actually good character for the circuit.
All right, so mediums and hards are the way to go, because they have to use 2 of the 3 tire compounds. So Alex Albon, Daniel Ricciardo, Lando Norris, Zhou Guanyu, and both Alpines are starting on the hards, whereas everyone else is starting on the mediums.
Rather than doing their final weeks, trying to build up that temperature in the tyres, getting the brakes up to speed. We heard a couple of drivers on the way to the grid, George Russell complaining about the brakes, simply struggling with deceleration. What does that mean?
Big story is, of course, is always the points. Verstappen maintains a 62-point lead on the field, well, over Lando Norris. Verstappen didn't qualify great, but Lando qualified even worse. He was out in Q1 due to screwing up with noticing the signals on the side of the. He thought it was yellow when it wasn't. All right, looks like all the 18 cars made it to the grid, with the other 2 in the pit lane.
Lining up now from the pit lane will be Lewis Hamilton, the Mercedes, and Esteban Ocon in the Alpine. The green flag flies at the back on the front rows, and McLaren Piastri.
And lights out, and away we go. Looks like a good start from Charles Leclerc. Piastri trying to hold off second from Sainz. Checo side by side with Sainz. Looks like Leclerc got a relatively good getaway. He's clear by about a car length. Verstappen to 5th place, ahead of George Russell. Now this track, being a street circuit, is incredibly tight. Also makes it difficult to pass.
I think it was Albon trying to get down the inside as one of the Aston Martins, Lance Stroll, and doing what he needed to do right from the start. A good launch, hold on to the lead. Piastri in second, and Perez making gains on sides as well. Perhaps a little bit cautious as the two come from the pit lane as well. Hamilton and Ocon join up at the back as we ride on board with Max Verstappen up one place.
So they come through the Castle section, dropping towards turn 15. A very tricky braking spot here. Norris is up in the 13th area. He's made 2 places up. So that was
Try to find my mic cord, because I know I forgot to put that in.
They both have DRS on this first lap.
Well, that, given how it goes, I might not be missing a ton while I'm trying to find my cord. Got it. Stroll reporting a puncture already. It's lap freaking 1. Of course, Lance Stroll would have a puncture. Yep. Lando's up to 12th. Wow. He's always up 3 positions since the start. DRS now enabled. So Lando in a back marker sandwich with a Yuki Tsunoda ahead of him and Hulkenberg behind him. Though 7th and 8th in points. Wait. I think they're 7th and 8th. Could be 6th and 8th. But I digress. But you know, Lando is right now 10 seconds behind Max Verstappen, so you know he's going to want to try and get clear Yuki as soon as possible to see how much ground he can make up. Leclerc's almost clear at DRS.
So DRS is enabled. You can see Piastri with the graphic on the top left-hand side within 1
Man, I was going to try and wake up for the Formula 2 feature, and I slipped past my alarm. Which is the problem with trying to cover multiple races from this damn series. That race was won by Richard Verschoor, and had a flip at the start of the race, which caused a red flag. And the race would be won by who won the race again? Richard Verschoor for Trident. I know Norris got a good run. Nope, but he can't clear Yuki. Ooh, but here he goes. Down the next straightaway out of 1. And Lando to 11th position. And Hulkenberg trying to make the move on Yuki as well. And he gets it.
Doing well to hold on to third at the moment, managing to pick off signs. Not only doors on lap 1, Max Verstappen making up position to 5th. So Russell is really, and signs, the only losers in that top 10 positioning. Lewis Hamilton further back in the pack, starting from the pit lane.
Hamilton's in 16th, so he's also up +3. He also nothing.
Now right up behind Pierre Gasly. That's the battle over 15th and 16th. Further back, that's Piastri for him. Fastest lap. He's not letting Leclerc escape.
Well, now, I think everyone in the top 5, top 6, top 7, top 9 is out of DRS from each other.
The detection point and there the activation point now. So the gaps have just about opened up that nobody's got.
Nobody has DRS back to Daniel Ricciardo.
Now is Norris's pace because he's in free air on the hard tire. And that'll actually be useful information, not just for McLaren, but for the other teams as well. They'll be keeping an eye on what he gets up to. As the RPs are running nose to tail, Tsunoda's got a problem there.
We've got a slow
Ooh,
Yuki Tsunoda.
so Yuki Tsunoda, the better of the two V-carbs this season, falling back to 15th position now.
Quick look at this as well, but I wonder if that was an issue for Tsunoda or if it was slightly tactical. He's not able to keep pace with the cars in front of him, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. A shame that Yuki Tsunoda, if he does have an issue, but that has freed up those towards the back, and here comes Hamilton with the aid of DRS down the inside. Tsunoda doesn't fight.
Hamilton to P15.
On the face of it, doesn't look like he's picked up any damage that we can see. We'll keep you up to date with that one as and when.
Something odd going on there. Here's a replay.
They always show replay of the race start. I've never been a fan. I'm not a humongous fan of it. Yeah, the restart is where people make the most positions, always. But it kind of takes away from the action.
Russell knew that there's no point really fighting it, but by giving Verstappen a wide berth, he ended up compromising his exit and actually had Alonso all over the back of him. Looking on board here with Verstappen, pretty good launch, has to be said, from the dirty side of the grid. Perez had a bit of a lock-up. Verstappen quite close, but look, I think at this point here, you could see he went for it. And let's not forget, these two made contact last year, didn't they? It was the other way around on that occasion, and so they got through cleanly on this.
How did Lance Stroll get his puncture?
Yeah, so notice this right in the back of the picture, right down the inside.
Contact with
Squeezed, and that was what gave him the puncture.
was that it was one of the V-carbs.
Is that the RB of Yuki Tsunoda?
Tsunoda. All right.
It is indeed. Close the door. Was the door ajar? Was it open?
I think you need a lot of cooperation from the car on the outside if you're going to have to go into turn 4. I think that there wasn't really a move on there, but that's probably explains the Tsunoda damage, because look, he's already dropped over 3.5 seconds to Hamilton, so expect Yuki being the pits fairly soon.
Yeah, he's got the two sounders right up the back of him as well. Back up front though, battle for the lead continues.
Wild to see Checo actually outrunning Max for once in this year.
With Charles Leclerc, especially through this middle sector where Leclerc is so strong, he just has an affinity with these streets and is trying to get his first Baku win converted from pole position.
It's these 4 corners that we saw in qualifying that he just had such a good flow and a run in the car as well. The Ferrari had really good rotation to pivot around, and crucially for Oscar, he's managed to stay within a second through that run. When we get through 15, this is where we saw Oscar touch the wall in qualifying. Actually, we replaced the tolling before the race here. Come through 16, he'll now get the slipstream all the way up this long drag, 2.2 kilometers from the bottom of the circuit at turn 16, all the way up to turn 1. The detection point they've gone through there, and we'll see as they come up.
That is the problem I was anticipating. Because right now there's just nothing happening. The cars are spread out so far that there's nothing that there's like nothing there's just nothing happening. Oh well. Of course, we have a couple banger races in the middle of the season, and then all of a sudden, kind of stagnates. No, wait. No, I will say nothing. Looks like George Russell's been trying to claw his way back into the DRS range.
So I've asked the question for RB whether Yuki has picked up some sort of tracking problem on his car. No sign of him retiring at the moment. I'll let you know if he comes into the pits.
Hamilton's saying the medium is pretty bad.
Looks like he's just finished that phase of bringing his tyres in, and for the last lap or two, it's been quicker than Max Verstappen. Max is going to have to up the pace. It looked like Max was going to go.
So this is where the
Sainz is pulled clear in his Ferrari.
Thanks, Ted. Yeah, well, just not to know, he's now dropped all the way down to 16. He's got the two Saudis right up behind him. Russell still, though, on the back of Verstappen, and just monitoring Lando Norris as well. He is on the hard tyre. The gap was around 4 seconds.
remember last year Esteban Ocon made his hard tires last to the all the way to the final lap before he pit, which is unbelievable. And then they're reporting his tires feel all right. So no deg and no wear. No, or at least not to a point where it's unbearable. Lando is now less than 2 seconds behind Oliver Behrman in 10th.
Crossover between the medium and hard, somewhere in the early teens, then the hard tire will start to be the more favorable option.
Lap 7 then of 51. Fastest lap goes back to Charles Leclerc, eking out that gap a little more over that last lap to almost 1.5 seconds. Still in that 1:48.0. Hamilton going very quickly in the
Leclerc leading the race. That's the fastest lap.
of Pierre Gasly. But Hamilton, we saw him on the radio a few moments ago, not happy with his medium tyres at the moment. He's behind Gasly at the moment down at 15.
So Piastri lost 8 tenths to Leclerc on that last lap, and I think some of it could be just with the battery here. Obviously the cars, Formula 1 cars, all hybrids, and they've got the combination of the
Oliver Behrman, currently 10th, is looking to get to score points in his second ever race. It would be the first time a driver scored in his first 2 races, scored points for 2 different teams. But Lando's now within DRS range.
see these big fluctuations of lap times where the lap times drop away, and it's just a case of the drivers having to top up, because this is a circuit, of course, with these big long straights where they do need and use a lot of the electrical energy. Tony Collins at Race Control, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Great to be here. This is really exciting so far. Just to fill in a little bit, so Norris coming up behind Berman. Already he's 6 kph up across the start finish line, even without the DRS, just because of the tow that we have there. I think he's going to be able to get Berman. He has the overtaken delta on Berman, as we know. His difficulty is going to be Alonso and the 2 Williams ahead of that. They're running very close
Well,
together.
Alonso is ahead of the Williams.
I think it's going to be more of a struggle for him to get those 3 cars that are in a very, very tight pack. And the final thing to watch, which you might think you can ignore because it's right at the back of the field, but Lance Stroll is starting to undercut some of these cars. So anyone that's thinking of a 2-stop will begin to think, should we cover Lance Stroll? Someone like Hulkenberg at this stage.
Anyway, hold on a minute. I never updated. I should have updated this.
Okay, thank you very much, Bernie. Great insight as always. We just saw a few moments ago.
I think it's problem whenever I have to worry with this is that I always forget to update the starting. Norris passes Oliver Behrman. Norris. There we go.
Into the points paying positions. His next target, another 4 seconds up the road. Alex Albon, the 2 Williams toe to toe. But as Bernie was just saying, they're stuck behind Fernando Alonso in the Aston Martin. And that is a car that you don't want to get stuck behind in these kind of races. As Piastri is told, we are
Plan B for Oscar Piastri.
2-stop perhaps for Oscar Piastri, Bernie Collins.
I think we've only maybe got to wait a few laps to find out, but I think from this stage the lap time is improving lap on lap, so it's looking like the track improvement is at least overruling the degradation. So what I mean by that is it's cleaning up more quickly than the tyre is degrading. So it's only when they get the first proper pit stop that these guys are going to know the difference between those 2 compounds.
I think Leclerc's now
Leclerc sets a new fastest sector 1.
just letting the tyres come in. He was, there was a phase there for the sort of lap 3 to lap 6 where I think he was just letting the tyres come in, but he's unleashing some tremendous pace now. Last time round, he took a quarter of a second out of Piastri. Previous lap, as I said, was 8 tenths, but this lap already, Harry, in just the first 2/3.
Oh boy. Debris in the airbox.
That would be very bad news for George Russell if that was the case. And Leclerc, a new fastest lap, 6 tenths quicker than Piastri.
That is a bit of a worry for George Russell. Here we go then, though, with the 2 Haas cars.
That can cause the car to overheat.
His teammate Oliver Behrman,
So,
of course,
all right.
making his
Hulkenberg looking for the move on Oliver Behrman.
with,
Not yet.
in Saudi Arabia, replacing Carlos
Nothing yet.
this weekend in place of Kevin Magnussen, who serves his 1 race back down. So Behrman with a great result in qualifying, but Hulkenberg now coming for him in the fight for 11th.
And now Oliver Behrman, yes, it's his first time racing with Haas here, but he was very good around this practice street circuit last time round when he raced in Formula 2.
He won both races
And took pole position, so he does know how to race around here.
last year in Formula 2. He won both the sprint and the feature. I believe those were his first 2 wins in Formula 2.
You've got so much more to think about in terms of just managing the battery and the way that you strategize the race.
The medium is not grading yet. other car struggle with rears.
So just to come in a little bit on that, Harry, what we were expecting is that the tyres were green, which means the top surface slides across the tyre and it starts to tear away a little bit. What they mean by thermal degradation is just because of the track temperature and the load they're putting in it, the tyre is internally getting
Wear and
hot
dig.
and overheating the tyre. So just a little lift and coast or a little bit of management and high speed, you can bring those tyre temperatures down, and if you can control that, then you're on for the one stop.
We're kept the two. So there was one stops and two stops that could happen. So medium to hard or medium to hard to hard. Of course, a bunch of drivers started on the hards. Hulkenberg to 11th over Behrman. Now about, well, no, we're not. We're almost 20% of the way through.
I wonder if Ollie Behrman got a phone call from the pit wall there saying don't hold up Nico. Because at the end of the day, Nico seems quicker than him and there's no sense for the team in them fighting.
I hate that about Formula One. You know what? Don't lay over for the freaking team orders. Like, that's crap. Like, if you want to pass him yourself.
That's important for them to consider.
Yeah, I think Williams are a little bit further back from Haas, about 20 or so points, but really, if they get double points on the board, that is the last thing Haas would want. So Hulkenberg then trying to get himself up into the top.
Meanwhile, in the back of them. Alright. Yeah, Zhou Guanyu passes Bottas in the all-important battle for 17th. And by all-important, I mean no freaking points. Checo looks like he might have a broken front wing on the left side. Because they don't have a flexi wing, but I can see there's a part of it that's bouncing.
He's struggling for grip there. He just doesn't have the... normally that's the front end. He's just knocked off the bite when he turns the steering wheel. The front of the car's not biting the track and turning it.
Okay, well, something Perez isn't really suffering from. He's doing a good job. The last lap being faster than Piastri, while Piastri tries to keep his rear tyre temperatures under control. Just now, looks like Piastri is keeping that under control. For 3 seconds, they get...
Franco Colapinto doing the two-stopper. He is in.
That releases Albon now to chase down Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, here is Colapinto then into the pits. Nice and tidy stop for Williams. 2.7 seconds for Colapinto. One of the things I like to get used to. He's only done one race with pit stops back in Baku for a second bite of the cherry. Till the end of the season, Colapinto feeds out in 50th place.
Every pit stop's a lot slower. They only allowed 6 people, so but he did a good job there. They've gone for an aggressive undercut. They've tried to put him onto the hard tyre early. Lap 10 is an early stop for anyone. They're going to give him...
Let's see who else is going to try the two-stop.
Into the race to hang on for it, but they're hoping, I think, for some short-term gains in terms of track position.
Big one to watch out for on all the teams there. This battle brewing nicely. Oliver Behrman now having been passed by his teammate Nico Hulkenberg for 10th. Behrman trying to hold on to 11th from a chasing Daniel Ricciardo in the RB, the man, of course, who won here back in 2017. Not looking like they'll get the same result this time around, but
Norris 12 seconds behind Max Verstappen.
RB team again, another crucial factor in that midfield battle.
Verstappen's really having a difficult time, isn't he? 6.5 seconds behind Perez. That's really not what we've been used to seeing. And he's sort of in no man's land. 4 seconds ahead of Russell, 4 seconds behind Sainz. He's sort of just stuck there in the middle of nowhere, Bernie.
Yeah, I was just having a look there. Perez was pushing to try and close the gap to Piastri. I think they were thinking maybe they could go for the undercut. Piastri has responded pretty quickly. That lap 10 or now that we're seeing lap 11, 12 pit stops that we are seeing now, that is early for the one stop. So that might indicate that
Fernando Alonso going for the two.
You would pick for sure, I think, for anyone that started on the medium tyre. It's something to watch out for the rest of them now.
So you think Alonso obviously reacting to Colapinto's pit stop? Do you think they could be looking at a two-stop?
They could potentially be looking at a two-stop. I think it's a long way to go on that hard tyre. You have to remember that only Mercedes ran that hard tire on Friday. So this is an unknown for every team that is fitted. Obviously, Aston in the maybe fortunate position, for want of a better word, that Stroll is on it from that one. So they have had some
Valtteri Bottas in the pits. No, yeah, the only car that has been in the pits before this was Lance Stroll because of his puncture.
Into the pits and feeds out one last right at the back of the pack.
Leclerc's absolutely on another planet around the circuit, isn't he? He's just checked out. Can't even see Piastri in his mirrors now. Most of these blind parts of the circuit. And you get this, don't you? You get certain drivers who are just at one with a certain circuit and they just gel with a certain circuit and they're untouchable. I think of Pastor Maldonado from Monaco. He used to be one of these things where you get to Monaco and he just explodes into this amazing amount of
Max Boxing. I guess he's going for the the two-stopper.
I think of Nigel Mansell at Singapore, I think as well. I just think there's some things there.
Maybe he's going. So is George Russell.
Of medium tires, George Russell and Mercedes also coming in reaction. So yeah, Verstappen maybe just not happy on that medium. We'll see if he has a better run on
3-1. A little slow.
3.1 seconds. Compare that to George Russell, which will hopefully pop up on the screen soon. But Verstappen then coming in. Russell responding straight away. Where are they going to feed out through over two Haas cars? Have they got any kind of traffic in front of them? Yes, they will. They feed out Verstappen at least.
Hamilton also on pit road.
Between the Haas and the Alpine of Pierre Gasly.
Even longer. Yeesh.
Yeah, slow stop for Hamilton there, 3.6. That was a bit of a surprise.
All right.
They've been very good at pit stops this year. In fact, 7 out of the 9 best pit stops of the season have been done by the Red Bull mechanics. So, yeah, a little bit slow, about 8/10 slower there.
So just to come in a little bit on Max there, he was complaining heavily about the car, hard to control, and McLaren were told, McLaren drivers were both told that Verstappen was struggling with greener on his
Yuki
tires.
Tsunoda on pit road. Also, all the tires that they're switching to are the hard tires, as expected.
So maybe Verstappen pushed a bit harder than the car pace, and that's what led to that tire not being able to last any longer in that first stint.
It's just not used to seeing. Now, are we Verstappen and Red Bull struggling, not being able to find a way as Carlos Sainz is told we're on plan A, so that seems like it's all going smoothly for Ferrari, but for Red Bull, and we can't discount Ferrari from the Constructors' Championship. Now, they are sneaking in, and with these kind of results, with Verstappen and Red Bull underperforming compared to where they started this season, with the team seemingly not being quite able to pinpoint what it is. This is the last
Checo on pit road. So this will give us right now the podium running spot to Carlos Sainz. Let's see where Checo winds up. He was 12 seconds. He was a good distance ahead of the next car.
6 seconds as Verstappen will speed past Daniel Ricciardo, his old teammate. They've come to blows here before down the main straight. Not the case this time around. Into the left-hander of turn 1 for Max Verstappen, and Perez come out just ahead of Hulkenberg. Perez. So Verstappen then behind his teammate with 2
All right.
laps in the middle.
Is that lap traffic? Wow.
Do McLaren feel the need to react? It was about
That can't be lap.
between
Ricardo.
Perez and
That's not lap traffic. Okay.
Perez dived into the pit. So do McLaren need to respond to keep Piastri in the track position here?
Well, lap 14 to 51, Leclerc still has over 5 seconds of the gap. All seems to be going well for the Ferrari team at the moment. Ted, what can you bring us?
Well, just down to McLaren. I mean, they've actually been preparing their wheel guns, preparing for a stop for a couple of laps now, but still they haven't brought either of their driver in. I'm just wondering whether Piastri's already been undercut. Maybe Bernie can do the maths on it, but he says his tyres are generally okay, although the front right is starting to struggle. Bernie, is he losing too much time? Has he already been undercut by Checo?
He's not on the clock currently, but I think maybe waiting one more lap will be just enough to do it.
We can see on our screens that Piastri pits now.
Undercut referring to the time gained by a car on new tires. If the car ahead of them were to pit, they might get passed. The downside is that later in the run, you could get repassed because you will lose the tire advantage on the backside.
It's closed up Perez with Piastri staying out another lap. Have they been undercut here? Can
Checo's got clean air, I think.
Yeah, look at this. 3 wide down the start.
Whoa. Pierre Gasly going around both George Russell and Daniel Ricciardo. George Russell's trying to come back on the inside. This is for 10th, 9th place. All right. So Behrman pit.
And crucially, we're talking about Perez carrying on the cut. Norris has been told, can you do anything to hold Perez up through the castle section and go through now?
Lando, can you do anything to hold Perez up in the middle sector without hurting yourself? Yes, one or two laps. This lap.
Whoop. There's Checo. Oh, man. Trying to be the team player, holding off Checo to help his teammate. To prevent Checo from gaining more time. You know, probably like trying to block the optimal line. But they're gonna come down the main straightaway, and he's just gonna, yeah, he's gonna blast down like a torpedo. Piastri pits. Well, here comes the DRS. Service done for Piastri. Checo passes Lando. Piastri made the left turn to get off pit road. And he does get ahead of Checo. So that works. The fight is on.
Is something that they've got to be aware of. It doesn't immediately come to life on the first lap. So Piastri's just got to be sensible on this lap. But great teamwork from McLaren. I genuinely think if Perez wasn't held up there in the castle section, I think he would have ended up ahead of Piastri. So very good teamwork there from Lando Norris.
And you can see there, Perez didn't have to wait long though to blast past, but did that little bit of teamwork just hold him up enough. On the face of it did, as we get our first retirement, or
Yuki Tsunoda out of the race.
And he becomes the first retirement this weekend in Azerbaijan with that one skirmish with Lance Stroll. He managed to stay out. This is that incident. Stroll said the door was closed, but it's lap one as well, and that is a tight place to overtake, and that was the damage it did to the side pod.
Also, I guess Alex Albon also made his pit stop. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, Piastri pit. So, hold on a minute. So, Leclerc pits. That will give Oscar Piastri the lead. No, we'll get off Carlos Sainz the lead. Man.
The start finish race. Albon is the first car, so kind of ignore that because he's in a different race. There comes Piastri, there comes Perez. Perez, though, within DRS, and Leclerc joins, still comfortably in the lead.
But now there's going to be a little bit of traffic though for Piastri and Perez to contend with, because they are closing right up to the back. It is technically for position, but Alex Albon staying out on those hard tyres, trying to go as long as he can in that Williams. Leclerc just in front of him. Then comes this battle for 4th and 5th on the road, but it's for a net podium. So let's see how this one plays out. Coming into that tight and twisty middle section, making their way through turns 4, approaching turn 5. But they're going to get a little bit concertinaed up behind Albon.
Sainz being told to pit.
Who, once Leclerc pitted, took over the lead of this race, has a 13-second margin. He's told to come into the pits.
So Albon is helping Leclerc here because Leclerc's going to be able to just bring in his tyres gently and nicely, and it's so critical for a driver and the tyres. Whatever you can do the first 3 or 4 laps to bring it in a calm and gentle way, it'll pay you dividends.
About a third of the way through this race.
They're racing for position. They haven't been able to bring them in as gently as they would ideally like.
Albon maybe helping Piastri at the moment by bringing him along, but helping Perez as well with almost a double toe that he might well get down that long 2.2 kilometre straight out through 16. Perez, the rear end just slightly kicking out as he applies the throttle, but here we go then. fight. Then comes the McLaren of Oscar Piastri as Sainz comes into the pits. Can Sergio Perez then close right on to the back of Piastri?
All right, Carlos Sainz making his pit stop. Here comes Piastri by Alex Albon. Checo also with DRS, but not able to get close enough. Where is Sainz going to end up?
That promotes Piastri now up into second. Albon stays out in third. Perez fourth, and then comes Lando Norris, still yet to pit, holding on in fifth. The Sainz rejoins in sixth.
So Norris last time round did a 48.7, which you compare with Piastri's time of 48.5. Jones.
It's Hulkenberg pit. I didn't notice it.
Look at Albon there, but Albon doing a favor really to Oscar Piastri by giving him this breathing room now. This should just help him to just bring the times in nicely. But look at this, Norris now coming over the. Look, it's pretty close, isn't he? Look at the gap between him. It's only 1.3 seconds. He does still have.
Lewis Hamilton.
Let's have another look at this then. This is
Oh.
Hamilton making his
Oh,
way
he passed
past
Esteban
the
Ocon.
of Esteban Ocon further back and earlier in the race. Lewis Hamilton.
Villa Sparks.
100,000 kilometers in Formula 1. That's 2.5 times round the world.
Wow.
Although he's already beat that run by Fernando Alonso. But another achievement unlocked for Lewis Hamilton. But starting from the pit lane, has clawed his way up into.
We're getting around the point where we should see. Well, I think the two stoppers might have made their move.
As soon as he can, I mean, a good run out of turn 16, close up onto the back of the Williams car, and you have to say Albon and Williams have been driving superbly well all weekend long, with the one caveat of Q3 with the fans still left in the airbox, but we'll forgive them that. Here we go then. DRS board comes up to them. Perez with the effect of the toe as well. The Red Bull should be able to close up here.
Here comes Checo on Alex Albon. Makes the pass for P3.
Makes the move on Alex Albon, gets himself up into third, but being stuck behind Albon has allowed Piastri to form a bit of a buffer, about 2 seconds, so Perez is going to have to get on it once again.
Albon's done a good job, you have to say, on that hard tyre here. The gap, if you think about here, Colapinto, we're running together, Colapinto pitted. The gap between them now, if I look at it, is still around 20 seconds. So, really, in terms of pace, on a used hard tyre, he's still been able to go at a similar pace of his teammate on a new hard. So, it should work out well for Albon to get some points today later in the race, when he does get a fresh set of presumably medium tyres.
Well, Piastri is now closing up back on to Charles Leclerc within a second, within that DRS. We'll have to try and stay with Leclerc through this middle sector, up through the castle section. The pictures don't do it justice of how steep and narrow, one of the narrowest parts on a circuit on the entire calendar, up through the castle section. Piastri just losing a little bit of time there, but sticking with Leclerc.
We tried to get up there on scooters the other day, we had to get up and back, didn't we?
To use pedal power on that one, had to get up and push.
Right, here we go. This is the critical point. As we drop down the hill, get a clean run through 16, and you get the benefit of the DRS when we get to the detection point here. Turn right through the king, then you go left, and then right again. Oscar's head bobbing around, it's bumpy through there. Leclerc goes to the inside, he feels the need to cover the line here. Piastri only 7/10 behind, and he will get DRS. Here comes the board, Harry. Bosh, hit the button. This is close.
Here comes Piastri. He's got to run on Leclerc for the lead. Here comes Piastri to turn one, and he takes it. We have our first pass for the lead on track. Will Leclerc try to take it back? What a move, though. That was barely... He barely made it. But, you know, he made it nonetheless. He's going for, what, his third win, I think? They're looking for a start of the year. That woke me up. Let's move on lap number 20.
Very, very committed. Great feel, great control on the brakes from Oscar Piastri there. And tremendous confidence. Now, can he break away in the middle sector of the lap? Or will Leclerc do the reverse? Let's have a look at this replay. Look at it. How far back? I don't think Leclerc expected him.
Sure, he's got one win, so Piastri's looking for his second win.
He made no attempt to defend it. Piastri was probably 2 car lengths behind the rear diffuser of that Ferrari and just lunged down the inside. This was good, fair, and robust defense into two. Leclerc bailed out of it. have the opportunity to come back.
There's Checo.
Is also going to have DRS.
I think Perez could also fancy himself as getting into the lead of this race. It depends how quickly Piastri and if he can pull away. But remember how close Perez was to Piastri just a couple of laps ago and got balked by the Williams of Alex Albon, who is still out on the track, has yet to pit, currently running in fourth and keeping Lando Norris behind him in fifth position. Back up front we go then, and the battle for the lead goes on. Leclerc lost it this time a lap ago. Can he get it back? He's got the DRS.
Nope.
Piastri isn't scared into a move to defend, and he holds on. Can Leclerc get good traction out of turn two? Perez sneaking in the background, also willing to make a move if one beckons, but Piastri holds on once again.
Leclerc's going to get DRS as it Perez down goes turn 3. You could see Piastri just hunting, snaking his way down the start finish line, trying to break the toe, trying to break the slipstream and make Leclerc second guess which way he needed to go there. But wow, the race is on. Top 3 from 3 different teams covered by 1 point.
Yeah, this is what you live for. Anyway, here's Hamilton trying to go for 14th on Ollie Behrman. Doesn't make it. Checo now has the fastest lap. Hold on a minute. Norris, Russell. Oh, Colapinto now in the points ahead of Pierre Gasly.
Yep, 2 Brits fighting well outside the points, but we want to look at this battle now because this is where it's going to get very interesting. Can Leclerc get close enough to get the slipstream up into turn 1? That is the best overtaking spot. It does seem like the run.
Yeah, because the DRS zone is so long.
Not quite enough unless you're right up behind.
Struggling a little bit. Look at that, the pace might feel. He did a really good job.
That's Norris down.
Norris on his much older tires than the rest of the field. His gap back to Verstappen's 1.4 seconds.
Sainz should have the better pace over Norris, but here we go then, back up front, the battle for the lead. Piastri, Leclerc, Perez, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, all fighting it out for the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Quite literally, nose to tail as they come through turn 1, but no one is quite close enough to try to dive down the inside. And they make their way through the next corner. Another dose of DRS then will come. Perez will be able to get the effect now of DRS from the back of Leclerc. Piastri will be at risk, cutting a hole through the air in front, but Leclerc not looking down the inside.
Moving like crazy. All they have for fruit lovers. Copy, just keep doing a good job on tyres. It's still very long.
So this is a road bouncy what we saw on Zandvoort. On that occasion it was Leclerc ahead of Piastri. And if the car behind spends too many laps in the dirty air, they'll start to hurt, particularly their front tires. Piastri knows this. He's been in the dirty air in Zandvoort. He knows he's just got to hang on for a few more laps and hope that Leclerc's tires start to go. Franco Colapinto going down the inside.
This was a couple laps ago. Colapinto gets points in just his second race for Williams. That should be amazing. And again, Albon has also been doing really well, so maybe we should have expected it.
They will extend the hard tire, but that overtake might push them to stop it too early for what they want in their strategy.
Okay, thanks Bernie. And look at this as well, in terms of battery level compared between Leclerc and Piastri. So Leclerc is being forced almost to push harder than he would like, because Piastri and Perez are absolutely gunning for it in this race as we once again come up to that long back straight. They are all within the DRS zone. Perez with the fastest lap at the moment. Let's see what Leclerc can do. The DRS line comes, the rear wing flap slides open. Piastri, does he feel the need to dart to the inside? No, but Leclerc closes in under braking.
Leclerc closes in. Checo much less so.
And another one approaching in a few meters time.
Ooh, Leclerc back to the lead. Entering, I think, the turn 2. I have not memorized the layout of this track. Maybe that was, I think that was turn 2.
But of course, as Bernie explained, that's a different race here because they haven't yet pitted Norris and Albon. So Sainz and Verstappen going through would be fine. I think McLaren for Norris are looking at the
Carlos Sainz passes Lando Norris.
They want to get in a position, I think, where they can get Norris. They don't want to get Norris stuck behind Alonso because he's very quick in a straight line in the Aston Martin. So I think probably another 7 or 8 seconds they need for that. Last time round, Alonso 49.
Oh wait,
Norris 48.
Piastri's back in the lead, or maybe I
To go into that
maybe
gap.
I thought I saw.
Alonso.
Stroll comes into the pits from
Am I? Maybe I'm just misseeing things. I could have sworn Leclerc took the lead. I guess he that got repassed. I don't know.
in the Aston Martin. Yuki Tsunoda in the RB, the man who had contact with
I guess I was wrong. Oops.
this race as a result. The one and only retirement. That's all the way at the back of the pack, but still at the front. It intensifies.
There was an urgency in Leclerc's voice, wasn't it, when he heard on the radio? In the first stint, he opened 5.9 seconds, nearly 6 seconds on the medium tyre. But at the moment, you'd have to say he's there, he's got DRS, but I don't think he's going to be close enough to have a lunge even on this lap.
Here we go then. Down to turn one once more. They all follow the racing line. Leclerc not trying to pull a dummy.
Farther back we see
While Carlos Sainz having got Lando Norris 1 lap ago, now goes down
Sainz
to
past Alex Albon. Norris defending against Verstappen.
defend from Max Verstappen. Verstappen all over the back of Norris, trying to find a way through. Norris not letting his championship rival through easily. Remember, Norris has yet to pit. Verstappen has. Here comes Verstappen with the DRS. Moves
Ooh.
to the left.
Nope.
Quite enough.
Denied.
Verstappen trying to force Norris into a mistake. Norris not having any of it.
Two tiny contenders, if we look at the season's narrative here about
And these are the two. Well, it's the championship leader for seeing his rival right in front of him.
Outstanding job of soaking up the pressure. It's his second season of F1. It's been roughly 18 months that he's been a Grand Prix driver. Leclerc, a 7-time Grand Prix winner, started in the sport in 2018. And Oscar Piastri lunged.
Let me check Piastri's margin back to Verstappen.
Lewis Hamilton then trying. He's all the way at the back of 14th.
That's a thermal issue with the tyres that Bernie was talking about before. It's, Verstappen
Woo!
going down the inside. I think he was slightly wrong-footed.
Made a mistake. Verstappen made a mistake. Let's see. Last I checked, Lando. Sorry, Piastri is 106 points behind Max Verstappen. As they're running, Verstappen would get 6 points. Piastri get 25.
Not close enough to pass, and in fact, Oscar Piastri setting a new fastest lap last time round without any.
Checo is out of DRS range of Leclerc. Verstappen reporting brakes not working.
He didn't get the retardation he wanted behind Norris, and ended up going through the inside of the apex at 15. So he's really not a happy bunny there, Max Verstappen. Is he where we now 14 seconds off the lead, 12 seconds off his teammate. Ted, what do you got?
Yeah, I've just been studying Verstappen's lap time, so while he's been problems with his brakes, he's actually much happier on these hard tyres than he was on the mediums, but because he's been stuck behind the one-stoppers, or the late stoppers we should say, of Albon and Norris, he's completely detached now as Max Verstappen from Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc, and their fight with Oscar Piastri out.
Oh yeah, so that's like almost an escape route of sorts that he had to go through.
It's going to be so difficult for Max now, losing so much lap time on total race time.
It's almost like roles reversed at Renault, it seems. It's brilliant to see Perez finding his form again, both for mentally and for his future career. But to see Verstappen just struggling down in 7th, still can't get past Lando Norris with issues in a Red Bull that he's not been happy with since China. There's big questions here.
But if you're new to Formula One and this is your first ever weekend, welcome. But you might be confused as to why Norris, Verstappen, and Hamilton, the three biggest names, are down in 6th, 7th, and 14th. It's as you say, there's a.
There I say, wait, it almost just like
Some of these places.
Lando is starting to pull away, which is bizarre to think about. Up front, it's still Piastri Leclerc. While Checo is lagging behind slightly.
Can't find a way through. He's up 1.5 seconds back, but that second Williams holding on to a point at the moment. The other Williams of Albon still staying out, going long as they can. Perhaps hoping for a safety car at some point.
We're now, well, we're about halfway through the race now.
About the 30 lap mark, which we are starting to approach now. So So we'll see what happens on that front. But the battle at the front is still raging on. Half a second between Piastri and Leclerc. Then comes Perez. Then you've got Sainz and Albon in there, no man's land. And then you have Norris against Max Verstappen, the two title contenders, down in 6th and 7th. Norris has not pitted, Verstappen has, but Verstappen can't find a way through. And now, Karun, they're both stuck behind Albon.
Yeah, I just had a bit of information from McLaren that they think Piastri overworked the medium tyre in that first stint, and that's why he dropped away. He pushed too hard too soon early on in the dirty air, and then the tyre went away from him. They think the pace that we're seeing now is the true reflection of that car's potential, and they're hoping that Leclerc's the one in the dirty air who's going to overcook his tyre. Harry, we just broke over half distance, by the way.
I'm already out of breath, Karun. Don't tell me that. I'm just having a look at last lap around as well. Piastri 147.40, Leclerc 147.36, Perez a 147.48. So all within less than a tenth of each other, and just now getting into that zone of having to manage.
So we're 50.
Another 10 laps to go try to make the medium stint as
George Russell there on the
make the medium stint as little as possible, I think.
A glimpse of the cars in this field. Visibility has been a problem with the sun getting lower in the sky.
So, 37 laps is the projected upper maximum for this strat.
Not so much this time around. Here we go then. That's the Williams of Alex Albon with Lando Norris tucked in behind with Max Verstappen right up there as well. He still can't find a way through.
This is what we were talking to Andrea Stella about this morning, weren't we? The risk for Norris coming to the back was either getting stuck behind Alonso or the Williams cars, because they have good traction and they're quick in a straight line. Lo and behold, 3 hours later, that's exactly as it's playing out, Bernie Collins.
Yeah, and that's exactly the problem they have when they look at when they're going to stop. One, they want to extend this thing because they know the hard tyre needs to go further into the race. The other problem is, if Norris boxes now, he comes out in P10, behind Alonso, behind Colapinto. They're very close together. They're going to be difficult to overtake. Russell's problem is that if they don't box now, he is dropping 1.5 seconds from the leaders every single lap just because of the traffic values in. If there's a safety car now, that would play lovely into Albon and Norris's hands. They only lose position to Verstappen and Russell and be out crucially ahead of Alonso.
And that surely is their hope at the moment. But right now, you have to say it's been a nice, fairly clean race as we make our way once again back onto that 2.2 kilometre dash to the turn 1 left-hander.
Yeah, it's a bit like flashing on the back of the McLaren around the 16. That's the recharging, harvesting the energy, bringing it back into the battery to make sure he's got the deployment he needs and to use that energy down the straight. Piastri again, just hunting around and making sure that Leclerc doesn't get a sniff into turn 1. Looks ever so close. It's almost like Leclerc just, he needs a couple of tenths, isn't he? He needs a
Kush Miney has been disqualified from the Formula 2 race today as he did not engage the start setup procedure at the start of the race. I don't think it mattered, just considering I think he was in the wreck at the start.
still stuck behind Albon with Verstappen all on the back of him.
I'm like, what would it do? He was credited with finish with a retirement, so it does nothing.
Sort of nervous sit on the tube, not knowing if your train is going to go on the McLaren pit wall. Should they're starting to bite their nails a little bit. They're seeing that Oscar Piastri did get his tyres a little bit hot in that first stint, and now Piastri's pace is starting to drop off a little bit, as we're seeing, as Leclerc is starting to find a bit of pace on these hard tyres. So yeah, a few nervous faces on the McLaren pit wall down here. Has Piastri overcooked them too early? Long way to go yet, Harry.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's been even quite yet at a half distance, that 28 of 51, and well, now into that latter half. Piastri then leading. You can see the gap. It's 0.6 of a second, but that's what it is as they come through the corner. Perez still hanging on with them. We go again, Karun.
I think he's closer. I think Leclerc, in the past few laps I've been looking, he was 8 or 9 tenths. This time it's 6 tenths. That's a 2 tenths I talked about on the last lap. I think this could be the difference here, Harry, as we come through these kings. Wind ourselves up onto the straight there. Piastri knows he's closer this time.
Piastri took the lead with a late start down the inside on the
Ooh, Leclerc's gonna have a good run. Piastri's trying to having the block. Leclerc trying to make the move on the outside. Not able to get it there on turn 1.
Speed through the corners, he tries to get on the power first, but no, has to tuck in again. He'll get another dose of DRS into turn 2. The DRS line will come, the rear wing flap will fly open. Leclerc was closer that lap around, but still couldn't find a way through. Piastri will look into his mirrors just to see where his rival is, but the Ferrari still behind the McLaren.
George Russell is now behind Max Verstappen within a second.
But he's keeping in it.
That DRS benefit was worth 52 points now for Charles Leclerc compared to Oscar Piastri when they came over the line there. So, that just shows that as I said, he needs to be around that 6-10 mark into turn 16 to give himself a chance, and he is at that sort of gap now.
Hamilton Radio.
Could get loose, it's effective though. Can't imagine if he's particularly effective for Lewis, driving around in 14th place for a guy who's won over 100 Grand Prix. This is not going to be enough when he's enjoying in the cockpit.
You know what, last time I saw Lewis there, he was great on fire with Ollie Behrman, and he's really dropped off there, and it was only just over a second, but you think Mercedes would be able to cruise up to the back of the Haas and get through, but Behrman holding strong in 13th, Hulkenberg, his teammate, just outside the points in 11th. That's what's going on outside of the top 10 as we fast forward back up to the front end.
Yeah, about 7/10 this time round, so he's going to be close. Depends on how it goes. Piastri fully to the inside. I think it might be okay without having to defend on this lap. Yeah, so 5 to 6 tenths. That's the gap we're looking for. On this one, it was 7, and that's not quite enough. So there we go. Fine margin. 10th of a second, 2 tenths of a second. These are the margins at the front of a Formula One Grand Prix if you want to win these days.
Ideally for Leclerc, 4 tenths of a second. That'll definitely make his way through. We'll see what happens next time around, but that gap in the second DRS zone comes down half the second mark. Piastri driving sublimely, so too Charles Leclerc, and Sergio Perez in a revitalised character this weekend. We know he goes well around here. He's won the most amount of races. He's behind the man who has taken the most amount of pole positions at this track, but they're both behind Oscar Piastri, who took his first front row start at this track today.
I had a good chat with Oscar Piastri's mum this morning, met her for the first time, and she was saying she's quite relieved. She's here watching the race at the normal time. Because of course, out in Australia, if you're listening to us out there, the races are all normally middle of the night, she says. She's sitting there 2 a.m. shouting and screaming at the TV, waking up Oscar's siblings, if they aren't awake, watching it with her. So, yeah, it's a big day for her boy, and so far, he's doing a brilliant job of soaking up the pressure.
It really is. Piastri showcasing why he is in Formula One. We've had a lot of talk coming into this weekend about Piastri perhaps having to play second fiddle to Lando Norris. That is the problem when you have 2 top drivers in the same team. But right now, Piastri is showcasing his stuff when Norris is down.
Okay, mate. We're considering doing something different.
I think that the tricky thing is for Norris, if they pull the pin in pit, like Bernie said, he'll end up behind Piastri to
Down into turn 1.
Lawrence being told to box next time by.
The Ferrari of Leclerc applying the pressure. Perez getting a great debut from third into the next left-hander. Down the next DRS straight we go. Harder to make a move here. Can Leclerc force Piastri into any...
Trying to undercut Alex. No, he's told to stay out now.
Told to stay out. Norris can't get past Albon, who is
All right.
out there.
Reminds me of stay out. Hey, it's too fucking late now.
It's getting closer and closer.
That Kimmy at Silverstone, I think in 2020 or 2021.
At the moment, as they make their
My favorite radios from F1. It's the most NASCAR thing that I've heard in F1. Oh, look, a view of the tire. I can't see anything besides tire. Probably because I don't really understand where. I can't really examine it for digging where that much.
The back battle for the lead. Piastri, Leclerc, then comes Perez, who has now actually detached slightly. Sainz is in And then comes Albon. Norris still keeping ahead of Verstappen. You know what? George Russell is joining in that battle as well in the Mercedes down in 8th. So they are close on track. Lots of close battles out on track. But no one finding a way through.
Keep it nice and tidy. This is good fighting. Stating the obvious there, but it is brilliant. This is a brilliant, enthralling battle for the lead of this Grand Prix. And once again, Charles Leclerc has got DRS. But once again, Oscar Piastri's just got the crucial 3 or 4 car lengths he needs as they head into turn 1. Checo Perez, though, he's there. He's not out of this, Harry. He's only 1.1 seconds behind.
I wonder
And
if
he's there
Perez
in case
is just,
something goes wrong.
I wonder if he's just dropped back slightly though to maybe preserve his tyres, because we know there is dirty air still coming off the back of these cars. The longer you race like this, well, the further damage is doing.
Apparently, Colapinto's qualifying run. Who's that making a pass?
Verstappen going side by side. No,
George Russell trying to get by Max Verstappen.
going side by side because Alex Albon has come into the
Albon finally pit.
Norris just making his way through the picture. Then comes Verstappen. Then comes Russell. Ted.
Yeah, and celebrations for Lando Norris, Max Verstappen and George Russell. All their friend Alex Albon, as you say, has just come in. I think they might even be sharing the same private jet on the way home, Harry, actually. They're mates, but they've lost so much lap time behind their mate Alex Albon. Of course, no hard feelings. Albon's doing the best in his race. Yes, this is your time. McLaren were thinking of pitting earlier, a lap earlier. You saw them out the
All right.
from your commentary box, Harry. Now is the time for Lando to put some laps together, and then it will be into the pits.
Albon's done a great job. He's ended up just outside the points at the moment behind Hulkenberg. But he's given himself 21 laps of a tyre advantage over Colapinto, 20 laps for Alonso, 16 to Hulkenberg. That is a great opening stint from Alex Albon and the Williams.
It really is. And the Williams going strong. Colapinto at the moment in 9th, pitted way earlier.
I was saying, Franco Colapinto is 8th place qualifying. I think it was 8th place. Yeah, it was. It is the first top 10 qualifying for an Argentinian since Carlos Reutemann for Williams. I think it was for Williams. Got top 10 qualifying it wasn't in whatever they used for Brazil in '82. What might have been Jacarapagua. Piastri continuing to defend Charles Leclerc any which way he can. Checo is also back within basically 0.8 of a second of the lead.
This is the thing that Oscar's going to be smart about. Play the game. Try and back Leclerc up in the middle sector of the lap where there isn't width for 2 cars go side by side. Try and back Leclerc up into Perez and just see if you can distract him, because Leclerc's got the hardest position, right? He wants to go forward.
The car is just jumping on the rear. Who is it dropped back?
Yeah, there's still not a happy bunny there, Max Verstappen. But, yeah, I think Piastri can just try and use Perez to try and distract Leclerc from attacking him here.
Well, Sergio Perez doing a sublime job as well. Either way, hoping to hold on to a podium. His first podium, since way back in China, as we get a look at Leclerc closing in on Piastri. Piastri took that inside line, early doors to defend. That allows Leclerc to get the up and under. Didn't quite have the traction to find his front nose on the inside of the rear of Piastri. He was just able to hold on to it while they're battling, as you say, Drew. Perez closing right up, has Piastri managed to force Leclerc back into the clutch of Sergio Perez. He's not going to challenge Piastri on this time around. Is Charles Leclerc a little bit further back? They're all fairly evenly spaced out coming down into turn 1. Not this time around. Another lap we go.
16 laps to go, 17 laps to go actually in this Grand Prix, 2/3 distance. Now the pace at the front is still super strong, 48.4 for Piastri last time round. So Norris, will join us. This is your time.
Oh, Hulkenberg is up to.
47.9 as Russell now.
Sorry,
gets past
should have.
a very unhappy
Albon was in 11th. Hulkenberg is
good news.
10th.
Verstappen's world champion.
George Russell passes Max Verstappen while adjusting that.
But he still needs
That's another 2 points lost for Verstappen.
opportunity here. And Norris last time round for 47.9. Just looking at the gap between him and saying to Hulkenberg, he is now full of 8, 9 tenths on a
It's down the front straight away, as of course, per usual. It's down to 7th position now.
Right now he's fighting down in 7th place. How things change 6 months on from a dominant display in Bahrain, Saudi Arabia to where we are at now. We all want to see brilliant epic racing. That's what we're getting, but you have to ask questions of how a team can change and lose performance so quickly within a season. As we go back up front.
They got the rest of the field caught up to them. That's what happened.
This unbelievable battle. I mean, we've been waiting for this.
Leclerc's tyres look worse than yours at the rear, slightly better on front.
So Leclerc has better rear tires but worse front tires compared to Piastri. No, yeah, worse rear, better front tires compared to Piastri.
Grand Prix victories, and we're getting it now. I think the next 8 races, or next 7 races after today, we are going to get it as well, and it's brilliant to watch. Ted, are you enjoying it?
It's a colossal fight, isn't it? Colossal fight. Karun, if I had a sofa down here in the pit lane, I would be jumping up and down on it. That's how excited I am watching this battle for the lead.
We're now in the last third of the race.
Targeting P8, and if Max Verstappen has to make another pit stop, possibly P7 in the Williams. So that opening stint, you can see him right now with his teammate in the Haas. He's thinking he's hoping to get past them very quickly. And it's a long distance to Max Verstappen, but if Verstappen stops again, then there could be a massive points haul for Alex Albon and Williams.
Yeah, they've got the opportunity to play a bit of a team game here. Albon under braking right up to the rear of Nico Hulkenberg. Colapinto with another sterling drive, it has to be said, keeping it nice and clean. Started with the top 10. Williams electing to split their strategies. Colapinto pitting very early indeed, and he could well try and hold up Hulkenberg and push him back into his teammate Albon, but he doesn't want to let Alonso escape up the road too far. Fantastic battle for the final points paying positions.
Norris has done a fantastic job. 47.5 again in personal best. He's now got 21 seconds to Alonso. So in another lap or two, he would crucially clear Alonso and Colapinto.
Charles Leclerc right on board with them on a gas. No, not close enough to go down the inside.
And Checo always seems like he's like yo-yoing. He's like one point he'll be within a second of Piastri. The next it'd be almost 2, and then it goes back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, they know they need to get ahead of him soon before they cook these tires. And Piastri knows he's got to just keep him there so he cooks his tires. I mean, Piastri is on such a good run of form. In the last 6 races, he has outscored everybody in the World Championship. He scored 110 points versus 94 for Hamilton, 91 for Norris. He's on such a good run here, but a man who's on a good run on this straight.
Here comes Hulkenberg on Colapinto
Hulkenberg going past Colapinto.
for 10th place.
Yeah, not much Colapinto could do on that one. Colapinto falls down to 10th. He's now got his teammate Albon behind on much fresher, much quicker.
Oh boy.
Tires. So,
I thought Colapinto might score points. Maybe I was being a little too optimistic. Oh, looks like one off the. Looks like Leclerc got sideways off of turn 1. I think that's turn 1. Turn 1 or 2. Good save.
that might well bring a smile to the likes of Sergio Perez.
Colapinto now at 11th, which is out of the points. Yellow flag in sector 1, the first of the race. Now it's green.
Gasly, Ricardo, and Ocon are all in there, so he's gone back green. I just wonder if Perez is playing a good game here.
Ooh, they're calling him to box opposite McLaren. So basically, if Oscar stays out, then you pit. Is this a dummy call? It is a dummy call. So there's a bit of gamesmanship going on.
15 to go. So Piastri and Leclerc considering their final pit stops.
And Ferrari trying to outfox McLaren.
Trying to psych out Ferrari trying to psych out McLaren with a fake strategy call over the radio.
Cockpit as well. Perez has dropped back now. 1.6 seconds.
It's devious.
Purely down to pace, do you think, or is he just trying to let these two perhaps race it out in front, cook their tyres, maybe make a mistake, and then Perez could reap the rewards? Because there's no point in being right on the back of that pack if you can't find a way through. You'll just chew up your tyres and get a whole heap of dirty air onto them. So So I just wonder what Perez and Red Bull do there in terms of playing that game. Here we go then, down the main straight. The Williams driver Alex Albon trying to find a way through.
Hulkenberg still holding off Albon. Anyway, I got to update it now that Colapinto is not in the top 10. Damn, Behrman and Colapinto for 11th and 12th. For considering they're both in their their second race, pretty good. Here comes Hamilton. Well, trying to be at least. He's behind the two. Behind Colapinto and Behrman. Oh, so I forgot to switch around Russell and Verstappen. Hold on. How many different teams are on the top on the points? McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, Aston Martin, Haas, and Williams. Alpine, V-Carb, and Sauber are the ones that are not. Damn, if Ferrari managed to pass Checo, if Sainz managed to pass Checo, that'd be whack. That's how much Checo has lost touch with the lead battle. Lando pits for his first and final pit stop. The goal is to pass Alonso, or to stay ahead of Alonso. Pretty good pit stop.
What would they do now under a safety car? And for me, I think it would be very hard not to take a safety car, because coming out on fresh hard, or for Mercedes, fresh medium tires would be very difficult.
So Norris will be on mediums because he's run the hards the whole time. He ends up in 7th. All right.
On the hard tire in the first stint, coming into pit on the medium, and now picking off his teammate. Then Hulkenberg finds himself now in 9th. The other Williams of Franco
Colapinto trying to defend from Hulkenberg, from Behrman.
Behind them, the 7-time champion lurks in the shadows in 13th.
Yeah, you see at the moment, I think Albon, that's 16 lap tire advantage of the Hulkenberg playing out. One thing to keep an eye out on is Norris and Verstappen, because Verstappen, we know, is not happy. He's been complaining on the radio, 25 lap old hard tires. Norris is brand new mediums.
But how fast could he catch up? That's the question.
Right behind Oscar Piastri.
Not close enough.
Not quite there. I think we've got Ayukamatsu on the pit wall.
I think we do indeed, as we see this battle going out in front. Well, let's just hear from Leclerc first.
Thinking about Plan C, what do you think? Not stupid.
Plan C, maybe a two-stop there. Ayukamatsu, you got one car in the points at the moment with Nico Hulkenberg. Ollie fighting hard with the other Williams. How is it going for you?
Yeah, it's touch and go. Yeah,
Ayukamatsu, the team principal for Haas.
Colapinto's struggling a little bit, so hopefully Oli can take Colapinto and then see what Nico can do towards the end.
It seems to be going fairly well so far. Let's just have Lando Norris. So Norris then being told on the radio more feedback. But Ollie Behrman, will he be a bit frustrated, by the fact he's fallen back to 12th, or has it been a solid race for him so far?
I think from his side it's been a solid race. There's a bit of a, let's say, a misunderstanding between the team side and his side on the initial phase of the race. That's why he was a bit frustrated. But I think he's driving well.
Okay, thank you. I will check in with you a little later. Thank you so much for your time during the race and across the weekend. Ayukamatsu, team principal of the Haas team. One Haas running in the points at the moment, Nico Hulkenberg, and the other in 12th.
So that was what do you think about Plan C? And Leclerc responded, "That's stupid."
Third F1 driver mid-season battle going on there.
Now I say we need to watch Norris catching Verstappen. He's already taken a second out of him. So 12 laps to go. 13.7 seconds between the McLaren man and the World Championship leader Max Verstappen. And once again, we look from the rear wing of Oscar Piastri's car of the rear cover.
But just this up to show. Topping, keep it up.
The quality of driving from both of these drivers from the field. particularly I think Piastri and Leclerc.
Yeah, and just to pick up on that from what Corinne's saying, the gamesmanship that's going on across Ferrari and McLaren on the pit road is quite intense. Leclerc was originally told box to overtake on Piastri, then told stay out, then they're talking about plan C, all to try and get McLaren sweating into a two-stop might be possible, but looking at the lap times, I think if either of them box now, it would be a real struggle to catch up again, so they're all holding their nerve in the pit wall, hoping that the other doesn't go for the undertake.
And Lando, imagine that driver on your shoulder saying 0 wheel spin every exit.
Daniel, I want to come back to you and ask about the game because you've been on that pit wall. How much do you have to believe in what you are doing in your plan versus getting sucked into the games and potential strategies that the rivals are throwing at you?
It's very difficult. You need to know your competitor. You know, we have learned now, race on race, when McLaren says that box to overtake, as they did on Norris against Albon, when they say it very early in the lap, it's probably a little thing, and they probably don't mean it.
I think Leclerc is close here, closer and closer on Piastri. Here we go then, as it starts that 41.
Leclerc, get a move. Try and arc to the outside. Denied.
Once again, have to take that wider racing line, feeding out through turn 1. A short gasp down to the next braking zone of turn 2. He's not alongside, but he will get the DRS. Will Charles Leclerc coming out of the corner on the traction, but Piastri is able just to get a lovely exit out of turn 2, holds Leclerc at bay.
Piastri and Tom Stoddard, his engineer, will be counting down now. 9 more opportunities into turn 1. We've got 10 laps to go. He survived turn 1 on this night. 9 more opportunities. He's got to survive through turn 1 and defend from Charles Leclerc.
Norris now 12 seconds behind Max Verstappen, continuing to take chunks out of his time. Verstappen 6th, Norris 7th. Remember, Norris started all the way down in 15th position. Crucial to try and at least finish ahead of his championship rival this weekend. We just see him going side by
As
side.
Lando Norris has the fastest lap. Hamilton by Ollie Behrman.
The Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, who finally gets through on Behrman, had to force the effort, but Hamilton up into 12th, Behrman now down to 13th, 10.
It's really getting interesting on the McLaren pit wall. Andrea Stella just a moment ago got out of his seat, was talking to the sporting director, Randy Singh, just seeing what's going on the race trace. They seem comfortable enough, but let's not forget the story, Harry, coming in to this weekend. McLaren were mugged in Monza, weren't they? By Ferrari, by Charles Leclerc, who stayed out brilliantly and won the race. McLaren want a bit of revenge here.
And stay out.
And so well
Stay out, stay out, stay out.
But Ferrari would love to do 2 in a row. Here we go, it's turn 1 again.
Time to go now.
For McLaren, or is it 10 laps to go?
Leclerc still can't make the pass down the front straight.
So close for the man before this race, who stuck it on pole 3 times consecutively, but still hasn't been able to taste the champagne on the top step of the podium. Can see his first Baku win. The only problem is there's a McLaren preventing him from taking that top spot. Piastri driving sublimely, so too Charles Leclerc. Perez is having a much improved race and is still within this fight, ebbing and flowing. Is that Red Bull? And you know what? Carlos Sainz isn't too far down the road either in the other Ferrari.
Here's the replay. This was Piastri's turn to get on that curve and Leclerc follows it. Look how hard they're pushing. It's beautiful to watch the controlled aggression from these drivers. They're having to work so hard and concentrate. The low sun now will start to be a factor. The shadows, you've got the walls close by. And actually through that section, you've got the sun in your eye. We heard Max Verstappen in practice complaining. It was so difficult to even see the circuit. But Piastri now, 8 more attempts. 8 more attempts for Charles Leclerc into turn 1. So far, at the moment, I think, if anything, Perez looks like he's got the pick between his teeth on this lap and is maybe edging up towards Leclerc.
Checo is within a second of Leclerc now.
Three-way battle for the win. Yes, please. Norris, 9.4 seconds behind Max Verstappen now. He is pushing to try and also get that fastest lap point, which he does have at the moment, going to the man currently second in the Drivers' Championship. Down to turn 1 we go. Not this time. once again.
This why I just don't expect anyone to be able to pass Piastri. He's had a sizable enough lead on almost every lap down the front stretch to where DRS isn't effective to make enough to make the pass, and he was able to block the one time Leclerc did get close.
Or indeed find himself onto a podium position. Carlos Sainz, who has never actually finished on the podium here, 5th place twice for Carlos Sainz over the years. But as they battle, Ferrari comes closer and closer.
Norris now within 10 seconds of Verstappen. Fastest lap of the session of the race, a 145 point something.
They've got two of their cars in the top four. They would dearly like for Charles Leclerc to win this Grand Prix, of course. But in terms of the constructors' table, this is a good haul of points for Ferrari. They'll get 30. McLaren will get 32 and take over the lead of the constructors' championship by 1 point from Red Bull if the race finishes in this order. But the top three.
Check our radio.
Backmarker's coming up. It's gonna be
Lap traffic. Oh boy.
Hearing the message from the Red Bull pit wall, and this could add another element of spice to the final 8 laps.
Hold on to your hats, and if you don't have one, go and get one, and then hold on to it. Joe, Bottas, Stroll, and Ocon are all just ahead of our leading pack. Oscar Piastri leads the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc chasing him down in second. Sergio Perez back on form and in the fight. And Carlos Sainz in the second Ferrari closing in on them all. But traffic is approaching as we head into the closing stages of this fantastic Grand Prix held here.
It's pretty good relative for Formula One standards.
From all of our drivers, but particularly the top 3 in this race. Leclerc still not near enough. Time's ticking, Karun. That's another chance gone.
Here comes riding on board with Perez. He sort of, it feels like Perez has these really quick laps where he gets close. But
Now he's 1.3 back behind Leclerc. He's a yo-yo.
In terms of the ultimate pace, the consistent ultimate pace, it doesn't quite seem to have the same pace as the two cars in front. He's sort of there in case something happens to, in the battle between them, or they go wide and make contact, but not quite got the last couple of tenths.
Just outside the top 5 car zone is George Russell having a race of his own in that Mercedes, the other Mercedes Hamilton, not even in the points. He's right on the back of Colin Pinto though, within a second of the second Williams, but that would only get him 11th. So it's been a bit of a race to forget for Lewis Hamilton outside the points. Closing still is Lando Norris on Max Verstappen, but is he closing quick enough though? We're running out of lap time, and he is 6.5 seconds behind his championship rival as we come out of turn 16 and begin the 2.2 kilometres that see us go all the way to the turn 1 braking zone, and this, the battle for the lead.
No, Leclerc looks closer this time.
Through the quick kinks that lead us out onto the straight.
You got DRS now.
Absolutely sublime, shining off of these two cars down
Not close enough.
Piastri not being forced to defend that inside line, holds the racing line, but Leclerc applying the pressure once more. The braking zone comes for turn 2. The next DRS zone comes as well. And for Leclerc, the rear wing flies open again, but he's half a second back, and this is what he's saying.
Brian Botti on the Ferrari pit wall, giving his man all the encouragement he can. This is super close. Leclerc, I think Leclerc's decided now, in the last 6 laps, it's time to use up all the grip. Any of the credit you've got in those 4 black round spinning things, you've got to use them up. You don't want
Last lap pass coming to the line, that would be that would be pretty cool if it could happen. 4 laps projected for Lando to get to Max. That's about gap is 5.4 seconds. We've got 7 to go.
Norris having to put behind the disappointment of qualifying yesterday, and luckily for him, Max Verstappen not having a race that can see him bag a whole haul of points with a win or a podium, and you can see him there just in the distance. Verstappen goes through, then comes this man, Lando Norris. Can he keep that speed up and close up But before the end of the race, he'll get the extra point if he can hold on to it. Lando Norris with the fastest lap at the moment. Leclerc back on board with him, looking a little bit squirrely through.
Yeah, again, just a bit of power oversteers. He put the power down out of 16 at the rear of the car, swerving it out. Piastri moves over to the right, gently over to the left, then back over to the right, just trying to break the toe, trying to make that hole in the air for Leclerc a little bit more unpredictable, so he doesn't quite get the toe. And on that lap, it worked pretty well.
Sainz has closed up to the back of Perez. 1.5 seconds now. That gap as Perez falls back once again for our leading duo. Leclerc still chasing Piastri just outside of the points playing positions. Hulkenberg's holding on to that P10 at the moment. Colapinto keeping ahead of Lewis Hamilton at 11th and 12th, and then comes Ollie Behrman in his second Grand Prix with the Haas team this time around. What's happened to Piastri?
Understeer on the way in, just push the front end through that.
Ooh.
Does he kiss the wall?
Barely. Oh,
Does.
yes, the right rear.
Get away with that. He should get away with that. Just a light and touch. How
Andrea Stella, McLaren's team principal.
he's hoping his man holds on, but I'd love to see what his half
You see Carlos Sainz catching up to the rear of Checo is within 1.4.
behind Perez. This is going to become a four-way battle for the pole here for the win.
Welcome to the party, Carlos Sainz. A four-way battle for the win. We've been enjoying two ways, then three ways. Why not make it one more? Sainz are just a little bit off, but he is right there closing in to the back of the Red Bull. Piastri, though, has the advantage of them all. He is the leading car, but he will be giving Leclerc, Perez.
It'll be 5 laps to go next time by.
Early at the toe, they'll then get the DRS as another lap goes by, and we gear up for the main overtaking zone on this race. Once they make their way, and it straightens out.
Oh, but Leclerc. No, is he out of DRS?
Has the advantage. Leclerc wasn't close enough out of turn 16. Perez closer to Leclerc.
Ouch.
Leclerc is to Piastri. 5 laps to go. Carlos Sainz right there with them as well.
What a race. What a race. You cannot take your eyes off this television for the next 10 minutes because it is going to be super tight, isn't it? And Norris now 3.3 behind Verstappen. There's so much going on as we look down from the helicopter, going past the buildings, going past the gardens, the fountains, but they don't care about that. They're just looking at the ribbon of asphalt in front. Tunnel vision.
Stroll retiring.
Lance Stroll into the pits to retire with a brake issue. So a miserable day for him. Started with a puncture on the opening lap, has come to an end.
Yeah, Seamus Stroll hasn't visited the points since Hungary, and that streak continues on out of the race, along with Yuki Tsunoda. Those two came together on lap 1, and now both out of this race. 18 cars started on the grid. We had 2 from the pit lane. Right now, we only have 18 running, and this probably one of the most fantastic battles of the league in recent history.
Piastri's done a very good job here on this lap. He's finally on this lap appears to have broken Leclerc.
Yeah, now he's 1.5 ahead. So now the battle for the win is moot. Now it's for second.
Behind him, so this is a very, very strong lap from Oscar Piastri. A key lap. Can it be a crucial lap that breaks the challenge of Charles Leclerc? Because Sergio Perez just half a second, 6/10 now as they come towards the DRS. And Carlos Sainz will have DRS on the Red Bull.
Has Piastri left enough in the tank to give himself a little bit of wiggle room? Leclerc will now have to look in his mirrors. Sergio Perez right behind him. Carlos Sainz as well. It's Ferrari, Red Bull and Ferrari battling it out down into turn 1.
Checo can't make the pass. Neither can Carlos Sainz. 4 to go. The gap from Verstappen to Lando Norris is 1.743 seconds.
For not only the win of this race, if he can close back up to Piastri, but a podium too.
He's hit the cliff. He's hit the cliff, and here comes Checo.
Checo trying to make the move on the outside. Leclerc blocks.
2 seconds now. The gap. He's got back markers in front of him.
Now this is a battle now.
Pressure is ramped up on Charles Leclerc, who's hit the cliff on the rear tires. That was always the risk when you do such a long stint. 31 laps for Charles Leclerc in the dirty air for most of it behind the McLaren.
Looks like most everyone just tried to one-stop it. Even the guys who I think went almost 40 laps. I think. Not completely sure.
Something here if Leclerc is struggling. struggling. Will they allow Sainz to try, or will they try and back up Perez into Sainz?
Norris gonna be within a second.
They're running out of time. In the meantime,
He's there. Next DRS zone.
2 seconds. Piastri can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Leclerc trying to hold on desperately to any life he's got left in these tyres. It's the exit of turn 16 that we'll watch.
Leclerc's going to try and back Perez up into Sainz. Just as Piastri was doing to him earlier, Leclerc's going to try and use Sainz to distract Perez. But I think on this lap, the Red Bull could be close enough. This is going to be a problem for Leclerc, and he knows it. Just moves across aggressively to the right-hand side. Perez follows it, but this could be tricky for him at turn 1.
Norris is within a second of Verstappen as well over the battle for 6th and 7th. But with 3 laps to go there, Piastri seems to be clearing the way and down into turn 1.
Leclerc blocks off Checo again.
Pushing back into his teammate Sainz. We've gone from a battle for the lead, a 4-way battle, to a 3-way battle for 2nd place. Here's Lando Norris on board the McLaren.
Down the front straightaway.
His championship rival.
Norris to the outside of Verstappen.
But what to forget?
Makes the pass for P6.
Verstappen on his championship rival. What a comeback.
It'll be a 2-point gain for Norris.
Extra point if he can hold on to it for fastest lap.
Okay, yeah, 59-point gain because a 59-point gap because of Lando Norris having the fastest lap, courtesy of the medium tires.
Into 6th.
Right. Perez now all over the back of the Ferrari man. He's going to have 2 more opportunities into turn 1. Lando Norris will score 9 points because he's still got the fastest lap of this race by some margin over anybody else at 45.2. So that should be pretty comfortable for him. And now it's just a case of get to the flag. That is definitely not the case for these 3 cars here. Piastri has checked up 3.4 seconds. Fantastic drive from the young 23-year-old who soaked up the pressure brilliantly. Not even a hint of a lockup. And he's now got 3.5 seconds and 2 laps between him and his 2nd Grand Prix victory. Charles Leclerc under massive pressure here, Harry. They got the back marker, which could help Leclerc out with a bit of a jolt though.
The pass by the Sauber of Valtteri Bottas.
On to the dusty part of the track. It's been dusty all weekend long.
All right, now we're at 3 to go.
Well over 300.
Why are we comparing Leclerc to Verstappen? They're on completely different areas of the track.
Is the writing on the wall for Charles
2 laps to go.
Defend for as long as he can.
Perez starts to the outside and oh, you're not supposed to go through that too wide. And here comes Sainz to 3rd on Checo.
Teamwork makes the dream work for
Oh,
and Sainz gets up into the podium.
you're not supposed to take turn 1. Oh, they wreck Sainz and Checo into the wall. Oh my God. Oh my God. What was that? What was that? What was that?
Shift in this race in the dying stages.
What was that? George Russell. Oh my. Wait, is Colapinto going to podium?
I think Perez feels really aggrieved there. Norris is up in
I mean, points, excuse me.
Verstappen, by the way, pitted at that point. I think they're going to have to call the safety car and finish.
What was that? Wow. Wait for check. Wait, why is Verstappen on soft tires? Is he going to try and take fastest lap? No.
Here we go. This is first of all. Sergio
Oh my God.
behind a shot.
What a terrible move.
Very, very good run. The Sauber got out of the way, so Leclerc
Well, sorry, what happened?
Perez got in front. Leclerc
So,
came back at him.
Leclerc was able to,
No contact there.
yeah, Leclerc is able to sneak by. Sainz gets to 3rd as well. Then it's entering, I think, turn 2.
Ended up on the dirty part of the track on the
So I think Sainz clear.
move over on the
No, Checo. What the heck? Checo got into Sainz. Sainz veers left as a result, and they both smash into the wall.
It did feel like the 2 cars were both moving.
Dan, it's your fault, Checo. You're the one who got into him. No, you're a freaking moron.
You have to feel slightly for Sergio Perez in that occasion.
Let's watch it here. So here's some
Oh, you're a freaking moron. Okay. I think Hulkenberg pit. So I believe this is the new running order. That's painful.
Is not how he wanted to end the race. The virtual safety car has been deployed. The medical car also on their way as we see signs very carefully.
Bro, Colapinto and Behrman got a virtual safety car on the final lap.
Safety cars were on the final, we're at 51 off 51. You feel for both of them. You feel for Perez, who was having a brilliant race. What that does is it puts Russell up into the final podium spot. Lando Norris, having started down in 15, up into 4th. Then comes Verstappen behind. Alonso is 6th. And hello to Williams, Albon 7th, Colapinto up into 8th. Behrman is now up into the top 10. As we wait for the checkered flag to fly for Oscar Piastri, who will seal the win, but we didn't think it would quite be in this.
Not like that, that's for sure.
Absolutely epic battling up and down the field, but particularly in that battle for the win, that you have to say for Oscar Piastri.
Well, you never want to end under caution, but you know, it is what it is at this point. You've got 2 wrecked cars, but McLaren is going to be very happy. Oh, as hopefully many of the British fans out there.
It took the shine off his victory there. Some people felt he didn't deserve that because of the way the team swapped it around. There is absolutely no doubt, or can be no doubt, in anybody's mind that Oscar Piastri deserved that victory today. 100%. Perfect drive. Made the move happen. Aggressive overtaking move from 3 car lengths behind Harry. And he's on his way now to take the checkered flag.
Managed by former Formula 1 driver Mark Webber, who famously said, not bad for a number 2 driver. Now looking out for Oscar Piastri, absolutely not a number 2 driver. He has had this race from start to finish, had to fight for it though, with Leclerc starting on pole position. It's not the way he would want to end the race.
Yep, you take them however you get them.
As the checkered flag will wait for Oscar Piastri.
Here comes the number 81 McLaren. Oscar Piastri, win number 2. He takes home the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
It's the Aussie on top in Baku with Charles Leclerc once again having to settle for not the
First points for Colapinto,
pole position.
and Behrman makes history. First driver in F1 history to get to score points in his first 2 races with 2 different teams.
Between Sainz and Perez securing Leclerc's second, and George Russell once again. It might not be the top spot like in Austria when 2 cars ahead take each other out. It's Russell who benefits onto the podium for the man we didn't really see much of in this.
George Russell, of course, gets a podium because why not?
For McLaren and Lando Norris, who now, with Lando Norris finishing in 4th, take over the lead of the Constructors' Championship. McLaren now.
Hulkenberg got damaged.
With Red Bull.
Yeah, boy. Lovely.
Wow.
Good job, Oscar. Great afternoon.
You know what? Didn't expect it to end like that. That's for sure.
Well done, everybody. That was probably the most stressful afternoon of my life. So, well done. Yeah, that was a big move. So, thank you very much to the car. What a day that was. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He really doesn't sound stressed, does he?
Man, he's calm as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber, excuse me.
He's so calm. I mean, it's just, I've heard Mark sounding stressed. I've heard, Daniel sounding stressed. It's just metronomic in the way he goes down race. Just
Cool, calm, and collected.
yeah, I mean, there's so many times into turn 1 where it could have been easy to lock up and go wide into the runoff area, or touch the barrier on the outside. He kissed the barrier on the exit of 15. But at no stage did he actually look like he was going to lose the lead to Leclerc, which was amazing.
Dito, not what we wanted, but some good points. Thank you.
Not what we wanted. Obviously, very directly that us was kind of. We were struggling so much more with the car. We were struggling so much more with the car hard.
Well, we heard it during the race.
Anyway, I think that'll do it for the end for this stream. 3 hours to Indy Next race season finale at the Nashville Super Speedway, a 60-lap affair on the 1.33 mile concrete oval. Thanks to everyone who came up to watch today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I'll see you in a bit. Have a good morning. BowserJrXD signing off.